Okay, assalamu alaikum. No, sorry, my PC got disconnected for some reason. So we're back. You didn't miss anything. I'm still here waiting, inshallah. So in the meantime, you can tell me, are you okay so far? Or do you have any questions on that exercise? And everything closed there as well. This is the wrong one. My screen is blurry. Let me just check the quality of the stream quickly. Actually can't see the quality here. Okay, Bismillah. Just couldn't find examples for all the damirs in the Quran. I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Um, in the Quran, you'll have quite a few huwas, a few hums. Here, you might find not so often, because the Quran does, sometimes speaks about one female. If you're speaking about maybe Maryam or Asiya or someone, not too commonly. Hinna, hunna you'll find very seldomly as well, but the Quran does speak about a group of women sometimes. So I'm not sure if you mean that. But if you want to find something in the Quran, the easiest way is just to open a browser and you go to Quran.com. If you're looking for something, Quran.com, and then hopefully you have Arabic keyboard set up. If you don't have one, you can just Google how to set it up, and then whatever you're looking for, say you're looking for antum. You type in antum and you press enter, and then you'll find a whole lot of antums in the Quran. And let me see if a nice easy one for you. Allah says, "Udkhulul jannata antum wa azwajukum tuhbarun." Let me take another one here. Okay, just to take the first one here. قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا. قالوا, they said, ما أنتم, you are not, all of you are not إلا بشر مثلنا. You are not except like a bashar, like a man like us. So if you're looking for something, you can just find. So anti, let me just see if I can find an anti in the Quran. Oh, but the problem with this search is going to search for, I don't know if it's harakat specific. Okay, it doesn't do a harakat search. Let me just see. Yeah, so it's not going to look for anti specifically. So it's going to find all the ones with alif, nun, ta, which is like a whole lot to go through. I don't see one here, so I'll check again, inshallah, if there's an anti in the Quran. Bismillah. So what I wanted to do is that if you look at this sentence here on the screen, okay, the animation's a bit all over the place here. So let's look at, let me just use this pen quickly. If you look at this here, Nasartu al-walada. Nasartu al-walada. If you translate it for me, it will be Nasartu, I helped, al-walada, the boy. I helped the boy. So the ta here will obviously be the fa'il. It will be the ta will be the fa'il. So Nasartu means I helped, al-walada, the boy. So when you go back to Jumlatul Fi'liya, we have the verb, we have the doer, the fa'il, and we have the done upon, the maf'ulun bihi. So just focus with me now. I think we're all back at the stream. Focus with me. Nasartu al-walada. Just read it, say it. Nasartu al-walada. Just focus with me. Nasartu means I helped. I helped. Nasartu means I helped. Al-walada means the boy, and the walad is maf'ulun bihi. Then if I say nasartuhu, it means what? Nasartu means I helped, and the who means him. The who means him. So the who here is actually the maf'ulun bihi. The who is the maf'ulun bihi. You with me? Nasartuhu is the whole sentence. Because nasartuhu means I helped him. So the who is a maf'ulun bihi. And I'm going to give you a rule, which you may or may not remember. But whenever you have one of these ones here, one of which ones? Let's go back here quickly. This one here. Whenever you have one of these here, one of these attached pronouns, whenever you have one of these at the end of a verb, it's attached to a verb, it will be the maf'ulun bihi. It will be the maf'ulun bihi. In fact, if you go back to your example that you just did now, all of these here, I think I actually lost all my answers now, but it's fine. All of these here, sami'tuhu, sami'tuka, all of these here, the ones here in green here, all of these here are attached to a verb. So if you think about it logically, all of these here are actually maf'ulun bihi. Let's go through some examples here. Sami'a means he heard. Who did he hear? He heard him. So the action was done to that person. Sami'aka means he heard. Who did he hear? Sami'aka, he heard you, one male. So again the action was done to you, one male. Let's go to another one, more direct one. Darabtana. Darabta means you hit. Who did you hit? You hit us. So the na there is actually maf'ulun bihi. So I'll give you the rule. The rule is simple. Whenever you have any one of these, who, whom, ha, hunna, ka, kum, ki, kunna, ina, whenever these are attached to a fi'l, then it will be maf'ulun bihi. And yes, you will still say it's in nasb, even though you can't see the nasb. So you'll say that who there is in nasb, and the ka is in nasb, and the kum is in nasb, and the ha is in nasb, and the ki is in nasb, but you can't see the nasb because it's a fixed word. We'll come back to it again, inshallah, but it's a fixed word. Okay, good. Let's go for a new lesson. New lesson. Bismillah. 9:55. Sure, is the time already? Okay. 9:55. Okay, it's fine. We can shorten this our lesson, inshallah. Al-Jumla. We said al-Jumla, there's two types of Jumlas. So basically that ends our lesson on Jumlatul Fi'liya. That section there ends our section on Jumlatul Fi'liya. Basically at the end now of Jumlatul Fi'liya, you must know what? You must know maybe three things. Number one, you must know a Jumlatul Fi'liya has three parts. A fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ulun bihi. And the fa'il is always in raf'un, and the maf'ulun bihi is always in nasb. Number one. Number two, you must know that to find the fa'il, I look on the word at the end, Eli, or on the left as a standalone word in raf'un, or it must be inside. And number three is you must just know that story about damirs we just did now. That sometimes a damir can be attached to a verb, and that damir will actually take the place of the maf'ulun bihi. So that's the summary of Jumlatul Fi'liya. Now we go to Jumlatul Ismiya. Jumlatul Ismiya is a very deep concept. So we're only going to do the very introductory level now, and you'll do the more deeper stuff next year, inshallah. Hopefully next year we'll be back in the masjid, inshallah, or maybe we'll be also having an online course. We'll see how it goes, inshallah. But next year, inshallah, you'll do the deeper levels of Jumlatul Fi'liya. For now, we're going to do the introductory lesson on Jumlatul Fi'liya, inshallah. So, Bismillah. Sorry, not Jumlatul Fi'liya, Jumlatul Ismiya. Al-Jumlatul Ismiya, we're going to do the noun-based sentence. We're going to do the introductory lesson on the noun-based sentence. Okay. Let's look at those 5 sentences. The first one reads, Al-waladu kabirun. So the first one here reads, Al-waladu kabirun. Al-waladu kabirun. Al-walad means the boy. Kabirun means big. So Al-waladu kabirun means the boy is big. So first of all, do you all agree that's a sentence? Say yes if you agree. Is the boy is big a sentence? Hopefully all agree. Okay. So Al-waladu kabirun is a sentence. Next one. Ar-rajulu tawilun. Ar-rajul means what? It means the man. Tawilun means he is tall. So, means tall. If I put those two together, it becomes the man is tall. We all agree that's a sentence. Next one. Ar-rajulani means the 2 men. Ani, the 2 men. And tawilani means the 2 tall. Put this together, it means the 2 men, rajulani, tawilani, are tall. Next one. Al-muslimuna, the Muslims, salihuna, not are tall. The Muslims here, this is the Muslims are, let's just say we'll use the word pious for now, for this one, and here the Muslims and this is going to be female, are pious. Okay. So the al-muslimuna salihuna means the Muslims are pious. Salihuna means pious, righteous people. Al-muslimatu salihatun means the Muslims are pious. Okay. I want you to look at those 5 sentences, and they're all sentences, yes. And you can hopefully see that in those 5 sentences there is no verb. There's no verb. Can you give me some patterns that you notice that are similar in all 5? Give me some features of them that are the same across all of them. Like which patterns, which rules can you come to if you look at those 5 sentences? When I say rule, you're looking at like stuff like what is the hal of the words, what's the definiteness, the gender, the number, the sequence. Look at those things. There's a definite pattern with these five sentences. So Sister Tawheeda, mashallah, says the subject, which means the first word, is in raf'un. Okay, if you say all definite, we mean all the first words are all definite. The number, Sister Brother Tawfiq mentions here that the number of the second ism is the same as the number as subject as the first ism. For example, if the first ism is ani, second one is ani. First one is una, second one is una. Both isms have the same encasing. So look at all of these hals. What are the hal of each one of these words? What's the hal of each one of the words? Muhammad Amin, mashallah. They are all in raf'un. They are all in raf'un. Al-waladu is raf'un, kabirun is raf'un, rajulani is raf'un, ahni, tawilani is raf'un, muslimuni is una raf'un, salihuna raf'un, al-muslimatu raf'un, salihatun raf'un. Okay. Now I'll ask you a question. How would you say the house is beautiful? How would you say the house is beautiful? You can add the answer there. The house is beautiful. Hopefully you know house is bayt and beautiful is jamil. The house is beautiful. Ismail says yes, they agree in gender as well. The one is male, the second one is male. One is female, the one is female. Good. Sister here, Brother Junaid says, Al-baytu jamilun. Al-baytu. Is it Sister Zaytun? Is there al on jamil or no al? It should be al on jamil or no al? And also just the word bait is masculine. So the second word will be jamilun. Al-baytu jamilun. So the answer will be al-baytu jamilun. It's quite difficult to write on here with my trackpad, but I'll try inshallah. It will be al. Looks like it's 5-year-old writing here. Al-baytu sorry, there's 2 dots there. Jamilun. That's the E there. Al-baytu jamilun. So Zaytun asks, should they agree in definiteness? So if you look at the examples, okay, we see that none of them agree in definiteness. In all of the examples, the first word is definite and the second word is indefinite. Okay, so let me summarize. In all of these sentences, like if we had to summarize all the patterns, in all of these sentences, number one, the first word is definite and the second word is indefinite. So can you all see that? The first word is definite and the second word is indefinite. Next one. Both the words are in raf'un. Both the words are in raf'un. Third thing, both the words, first word and the second word, agree in hal, obviously, because they're both raf'un. They agree in number, example dual, and they agree in gender, male and so on. But the gender thing they don't always agree, but leave it aside for now. Okay. Aside from what you see on the screen, in terms of meaning, which of the words is the focus of the sentence? The first word or the second word? Like which of the words are the focal point of the sentence? The first word or the second word? If you look at all of them, the focal point of the sentence is going to be the first word. The second word is actually providing you more information about the first word. So the focal point is the first word, and the second word is providing more information on it. So example, the focus of al-waladu kabirun is al-walad, the boy. That's the focus. And kabirun is giving me information or news about the boy. What about the boy? he is big. Number 2, ar-rajulu is the focus. Tawilun, give me news about the man. Ar-rajul, the man is tawilun, is tall. So it's going to be the news about the focus of these sentences. In English, we call the subject and predicate, but we're not going to worry about English. We're doing Arabic now. So, let me explain the terms we're going to use. Ar-rajulu tawilun translates as the man is tall. The focus of the sentence we're going to call the mubtada. All say together, mubtada. Or if you read the whole thing through, you can say mubtada'un, or you can just say mubtada. So we say mubtada. What is the mubtada? The mubtada is the focus of the sentence. All good so far? Something new. Then the word that provides news or information is called the khabar. If you read through khabarun, but you'll just say khabar. We'll say together, khabar. So in other words, the sentence has two parts. It has a mubtada, which is the focus, and it has a khabar, which is the news about the focus. What do you think the root letters of mubtada are? And what do you think the root letters of khabar are? The root letters of mubtada, you're probably guessing it, but the meme is extra there and the ta is extra. So the root letters of mubtada are what? Bada'a. Ba, dal, alif. Bada in Arabic means what? Bada to be bismillah. Bada'a means to begin. So mubtada is the word that you begin with. It is the beginning of the word. So in Arabic, when I want to speak about something, the thing I want to speak about, that's the beginning thing, that's a vocal thing. So bada'a means the beginning. And khabar in Arabic means news. Khabar means news. So even if they have news on TV, coming on like whatever, 8 o'clock news, they call that al-akhbar, which is the plural of khabar. Khabar means a piece of news. Al-akhbar means the news in plural. So khabar means news. So you're with me? So there's two parts. There's a mubtada, which is the focal point, the beginning of the sentence, and the khabar, which is the news about the focal point. Now, the mubtada, the focal point, is always in which hal? Always in raf'un. The mubtada, the focal point, is always in raf'un. And it is generally definite. In first year, it's always definite. In second year, it becomes indefinite sometimes. But in first year, it's always definite. And then the khabar is always in raf'un. And it is generally indefinite. It's generally going to be, in first year, it's always indefinite. Okay. The doddy bot. I don't know who that is, but the doddy bot, mashallah. The doddy bot. What does it mean? How do you say the tall man? How do you say the tall man is next lesson, inshallah. Next lesson. But I think an important thing is that is there a difference between saying the man is tall and the tall man? The man is tall and the tall man. So there is difference, definitely. The man is tall is a sentence. It has two parts. The man is the focus of the sentence, and is tall is news about the focus. If you say the tall man, in Arabic you say ar-rajulu at-tawilu. Is that a sentence? Can I say assalamu alaikum? the tall man. And stop there. It isn't a sentence. So that's going to be what you call an adjectival construction. It's a adjective. This is not an adjective this year. So we'll come for that, inshallah. That's actually the next lesson, is how do we say the tall man. Okay. So if I go back, al-waladu kabirun. Al-waladu is what? The mubtada. Kabirun is what? News, information, khabar. The mubtada is in raf'un, definite. The khabar is in raf'un, indefinite. So all of these are the same. Mubtada, khabar. And generally they agree in two things all the time. They agree, not actually all the time, there's always exceptions, but they generally always agree in hal, and most times they agree in number, and gender most times as well. So hal all the time they agree, and number and gender they agree most times. Okay, so take a moment quickly. Write down the answers in the chat for these ones. Let me just put this aside. Quickly write down the answers in the chat for these 5. I would say work in groups, but we don't have breakaway rooms here. Bismillah. What you're doing is you're just translating it. Good, so most of you got the first one right. Ar-rajulu tawilun means the man is tall. Allahu rahimun means Allah is all merciful. Al-muslimuna sabiruna means al-muslimuna, the Muslims sabiruna are patient. Al-waladani tawilani, I put myself here. Al-waladani tawilani means the 2 boys are tall. And the last one, at-talibatu. At-taliba, remember, is a female student. Salihatun. So taliba is 1 student. Remember, if it's 2, it will be ani. So taliba means 1 female student. So the answer there is going to be the student, female student. Salihatun is pious. Okay, good. In each one of them, the first word is definite. If you look at the second word, Allahu Rahimun, the second sentence, the word Allah, Allah is definite, a definite noun. So therefore the word Allah is definite. Rahimun, indefinite. So they all follow that rule. Okay, good. Now let's go to your workbook. Go to exercise 3.1. Exercise 3.1. So in exercise 3.1, we have al-waladu tawilun. So for all of them, you'll find they have the same pattern. So for this construction, Okay, let me just actually pause quickly so we just know that we're on the same page here. This construction here, this construction, when I have two words, ar-rajulu tawilun, and the first word is definite raf'un and the second word is indefinite raf'un, then I have the mubtada and I have the khabar. When I have a mubtada and a khabar, I have a jumlatul ismiya. So let me just clarify that. Remember, jumlatul fi'liya is when I have a verb and I have a fa'il, and often I have a maf'ulun bihi. When it comes to jumlatul ismiya, what are the two parts of jumlatul ismiya? The two parts of jumlatul ismiya is, number one, you must have a mubtada, and number two, you must have a khabar. Okay, so jumlatul, if someone asks you what is jumlatul ismiya, it's a sentence that has a mubtada and a khabar. What's the mubtada? The mubtada is the focus of the sentence. It will be a word in raf'un that is definite, and the khabar is news, information about the focus of the sentence. It will be a word that is raf'un and indefinite, and both of them will always be raf'un. So if you see that construction, you know you have jumlatul ismiya. We'll do examples from the textbook, and we'll do examples in the textbook from the Quran as well, but keep looking out for that. So if I go here, can you see I have two words? The first one is raf'un, the first one, both raf'un. First word is definite, second word is indefinite. Al-waladu tawilun means the boy is tall. This is jumlatul ismiya. Next one, al-bintu saghiratun, jumlatul ismiya. Yes, why? I have a definite raf'un word and I have an indefinite raf'un word, and the one is giving news about the second one is giving news about the first one. Al-bintu means the girl, saghiratun means is small. Next one, ash-shamsu sirajun, siraj means a lamp. Ash-shamsu, the sun is a lamp. Can you give me the answers quickly for number 4 to 9? Number 4 to 9. If you don't know what, you can ask me. Maybe sahlun is new for you. Sahl means easy. The rest you should know. Azim means great. Inshallah, all of you must participate. I see 92 people watching. I see 92 answers there. 92 people should all be going pressing send. Inshallah. If you're not pressing send, you're not pressing sending a message, at least you must be writing it in your book. Inshallah. I'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll mark it. Give you one more minute just to finish. If everybody can finish. Okay, so let's go through the answers. Al-qamaru nurun. So first of all, again, I want to notice besides the translation, notice the construction. So when you get it in the Quran, you won't be confused. The construction here is two words, both raf'un. Excuse me. They are both raf'un. Al-qamar means the moon. So the moon is the focus of the sentence, and nurun is indefinite raf'un. It's giving me news about the focus. So what you'll notice here, and I didn't actually mention this, earlier, is that what you're actually doing all the time between the mubtada and the khabar is you are inserting the word is, are, or am. So you're inserting the word is, because there's no word in Arabic for is. So in English we'll put the word is in between. So in Arabic you're basically inserting the word is if you have this construction. Because here I just have the moon light, but I have to insert is a light. You with me? So inserting the word is into the sentence. Okay. The moon is a light. Or is light is fine as well. Next one, Allahu Azimun. Allah is the focus of the sentence. The word Allah is the focus of the sentence. Mubtada. Azimun. Azim on its own means great. But now I have to add the word is because it's a Jumlatul Ismiya, because the Mubtada and Khabar, because the second word is giving me information about the first word. So Allah is great. Muhammadun Rasulun. And you can say Muhammadun, even though Muhammadun Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, even the word Muhammadun there, that doesn't have an al, the word Muhammadun is definite or indefinite? It is definite because it's a name. It's a proper noun, so therefore the word Muhammad is a proper noun. Muhammadun Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is a messenger. Next one. Ibrahimu Nabiyun. Ibrahim is also going to be a definite noun. So Ibrahim is a prophet. Next one. Ad-darsu sahlun. The dars, the lesson. Sahlun just means easy. Also is easy. Al-Qur'anu jamilun. The Qur'an is beautiful. Okay. So homework. That's the lesson for today. That's actually the main lesson. That's the summary. That's most of Jumlatul Ismiya, is that you have Mubtada Khabar, and the one part I didn't mention earlier, what you must remember is you add is or are between the words, between the Mubtada and between the Khabar. So your homework is to complete this exercise. I'll give you some of the vocab. Haqqun means true or truth. Qawiyun means strong. Number 13, qanitatun. Qanit means to be obedient. 14, as-salatu fardun. Fardun, you should know, means to be compulsory. And the rest you should know. So the rest of the exercise is for homework. And then 3.2 is also for homework. It won't take it too long. It's just translation. Translate here and add a meme a meme above the mubtada and add a kha above the khabar. If there's more than one word, just translate it and just add a meme and a kha. All of these are from the Quran. You can see the reference here, mostly in Surah Al-Baqarah, the reference here, the surah name and the verse name. So not too much homework. I know Ramadan is busy, so it will take you quick, this homework to do, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, I'm just going to take a 2-minute break. I actually want to set up a Zoom meeting and then invite you to join the Zoom meeting for those of you who want to. I just want to see if it works to run Zoom and the YouTube stream at the same time on one computer. So I'm going to take literally a 2-minute break. You can take a leg stretch and then